with the colleagues from my favorite TV channel, which I definitely will never watch again, TNT, and said, it's always a conversation they have. Is always saying that, yeah, but they pay you, they pay they give money to football. It's not like that. I really don't see it like that. It's exactly the other way around. Football pays them, because if they broadcast it, they deliver it, but it's not that TNT is not doing extremely well, or Sky or whoever is doing extremely well. They can pay all of you and stuff like this, so it's all fine. You have to become a partner of football again, and not just the squeezer. So that's it. That's a little advice from an old man on the way out. And I will watch a lot of football, but not all, because people can survive without match days from time to time. Definitely, and this is horrible. That City and Arsenal, they're out in the quarterfinals. It's just not a reflection. That we are out in the quarterfinals is just not a real reflection of quality. It's just a reflection of we couldn't deliver on the day we had to. Yes, in other countries have really good teams, no doubt about that. But it's a sign. And years ago, I think we had 4 English teams in quarterfinals and stuff like that. And then we take that and say, it's the quality of the Premier League, and let's make more of it. But you have to change that approach. That's how it is. And you cannot only look. You always think when I speak about it, it's because our last situation, and we lost we didn't lose against West Ham, but because of the last game. No, it's a general problem. Nothing to do with our schedule. Now our schedule is right. It's good. Can we use that? I don't know. We will see. But that they dare to give Thursday, Sunday, which not to change because we are still in Europe. Thursday, Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, 12:30 is a crime. I was actually waiting for Amnesty International to go to them, and it's just somebody sits there. You love this press conference. So just somebody sits there and decides that I would like to be once part of that meeting when somebody says, Liverpool 12:30, and the whole room is bursting into laugh. Again, I would like to be there. This morning again, I got sent the stats for the quickest turnaround in the whole world. The Liverpool FC, and we sit there, and I'm the same, and I tell you, you have to do more, and you have to fight more, and you have to go for it. In the whole world, we have the quickest turnaround between games. That's absolutely insane. So, but they are still happy and collect subscribers. You can take me off that list. If you ever go looking for a pundit, I speak English. I could do it, but.
I was going to say, yeah. The other thing was, I'm sure, just looking at Spurs.
What was the question, by the way?
Sorry.
Looking at Spurs, yeah, I watched them.
Still got some pretty unpleasant memories of the first meeting between the two earlier on in the season. But given the way they've gone the last few games, 3 straight defeats, is it difficult to know what to expect?
No, you expect a good footballing side. I understand. When I was in the Red, I watched the game last night and saw what Ante said after the game. Whether good enough, I thought they put Chelsea under pressure. Chelsea defended them well, pretty deep, scored the goals in the right moment, stuff like this. Chelsea did not bad, definitely not, for the situation they are in especially. But if you don't defend Tottenham properly, then they will still play through it. Had not made a few changes. Obviously, Madison didn't start, but Betancourt didn't start, so Højbjerg not sure if they come back. I think that they have options to change. Do they start with Son up front or on the wing? So it's always you can. I understand it, and that doesn't think it's a great moment because of their own expectations, but you can always see a clear footballing idea, and that's what they still kept, and it's So we will have to be prepared for that. We have to defend really compact. If you don't do that, then they play through, because the idea is really obvious, and they work now together nearly a year. Is it exactly the season now? What they similar to ours maybe. Maybe they didn't think about becoming champion, but they for sure thought about qualifying for Champions League, which is now not that easy anymore. But that's it, yeah. So it's always a challenge in Leipzig to I don't want to make it the biggest subject, but I can't forget the Tottenham game as well. It's just so strange. And only the other night I've heard the first time since Tottenham, Simon Hooper was standing next to me for 90 minutes in a game I didn't enjoy in the first place against Everton, and he was there, and he was the ref that night, and I tried to get it out of my head, but I couldn't. So now we play Tottenham, and that was obviously not their fault that night. They just played the game, but I would like to win that game for 500 reasons. That we lost there and the way we lost is one of them.
Hi Jurgen. When you're working out on the training field with the players to improve things that have happened from the week before that didn't work out, that's one thing. How much more of a challenge is it when you're trying to improve the confidence of players that have been lacking recently, and maybe the composure in the final third?
Yeah, that's a challenge. It's one thing. It's always after game immediately. Then the emotions settle step by step. Either the good ones, you are not on flying anymore. If you won a game 4-0, like a few days later, and the other way around, you should not be down as well anymore if you lost the game or missed the target. But then the reality check is always the next situation, the next situation, the next situation. So in training, getting confidence back, getting the flow back is for all human beings the biggest challenge in our life. So on the good days we are all great, and we have lots of good days we are not that great. So the only difference here with footballers is that they are constantly have a camera in their face, and while they're going through difficult spells. So we will give it a try. To try again, but it's tricky. But you don't do it by putting the finger into it all the time and saying, "Yeah, that's not good enough. That's not good enough." You just try to offer things where things can develop naturally again, and that's what we tried this week so far, and we'll do until the end, giving the boys the necessary information as well. In the end, you only can enjoy football when you win. That means you have to make sure that we defend them properly, and then the rest we have to build on that. That's it.
Penultimate game for you at Anfield.
What's the word?
Penultimate, last but one.
Oh, thank you very much. I cannot remember that word anyway now already. So, will I need that again? Is that in others? Do you use it in other circumstances? When?
Maybe when you're a pundit on TV in the future.
Sorry.
So what's it like when you drive?
What do we expect? Will it be a lawsuit? Do you think they will do that because I mentioned them in a negative way?
My question was.
There we go again. Take three. Penultimate game for you at Anfield. And what's it like now when you're driving in and
how can I know?
Dressing rooms and before the match and after them, knowing that that's beginning to run out for you. This place where you've built dreams for the fans, for yourself, for the players, for everybody. So what's that like for you as those times are beginning to run away?
I don't know. I don't know. So far, I didn't think about it. It's always in between. So there are obviously some things happening around us in a moment. So I have to sign a lot of things. Everyone at 9 years' time, and everybody wants another shirt. So that's a really cool idea. But it's fine as well. So that's the work part of the farewell. Then being around the team, doing what you do, dealing with the things, and all this kind of things. That's the main part, obviously. And now from time to time I have these little goodbyes where people say then, yesterday it was with the foundation people like that, and then I realize, okay, it's different and emotional in these moments, definitely. So I know it will be emotional. Last match day, I don't think it will be emotional. Wow, can you write that down? Yeah, but I don't know. We will see that. I will sit in a bus on Sunday going to the game, and I know I will be 100% focused on the game and on my situation. I think that might be difficult for the last match, but not for that. I will go not to. I will not go to Aston Villa, Birmingham, the week later, and think that's the last time here. I'm not like that. If I wanted it longer, I could have had it longer. So it's a decision out of necessity and because I think it's right, and that's it. So yeah, different, but not that different yet.
Last couple of you got through a lot, Carl.
Because of my long answers. We have training as well today. Hi.
After your very detailed answer earlier, just wondering, have you ever considered a job in football administration?
Oh, I got yesterday an award from the PFA. I don't actually know exactly for what, but I think for is it speaking up for players? Probably was for that. Yeah? You have to ask him again because there were so many things that were going around. Yeah, but I have to see it exactly. But no, I never thought about it. But they will need people in a normal age, knowing the business, knowing about. But imagine me becoming FIFA president. It's obviously a well-paid job. That's why they all want to do it. Not the official part of it, obviously. But you can make a living of it, looks like. Yeah. So yeah, no, I don't think I will spend my lifetime on these kind of things because anyway, in the end, you one person cannot put it right as long as all the rest just watch it and think, well, they will be fine, they earn millions, let them do that, let them play there, all these kind of things. Let's do the first 3 match days in America, stuff like that, all really good ideas. Yeah. I think you can't change nothing. Probably wouldn't survive in that shark. What is that? The shark swimming, sea of sharks. So, yeah. No, I that's not the plan. I don't think I will do that.
Mandy, last one for the breakout, and I apologise for that.
Hi, Jurgen.
Hi.
Just on Mo, how important is it that the club keep him and he's available for the new manager?
Look, you all have to get used to that it's not my subject anymore, these kind of things. So, Mo, how I said it before, is what a player is incredible. But I don't think I should speak about that, to be honest. So other people will decide that, and especially Mo. So, all fine. I don't have any signs that it will not be like that, but I'm the really wrong person already for a few weeks to talk about these kind of things. Future of the club. I just tried to help to prepare the basis for that, and I think that's what we did. But then these decisions, they will be done by other people, not by me.
Thanks, Jurgen.